Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you have just joined... And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Now it's Turan, and he's worked it through, thinks about... and he shoots! That is decidedly lacking. Rabiot ventures forward. Couldn't squeeze it through. Modric. Dybala. Pavard. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's had it taken off him. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Flings in across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's a promising position. Produces a cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Knocks it into space. Martinez. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And this is Dybala, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh no, what has happened here? Bastoni looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Short changes him with that pass. Estupinian. And it's Ricci. Rabiot. Salmakers. And it's Modric. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barella. Ambitious ball here. And he's let fly. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Pavard was in no mood for any of that. Çalhanoğlu makes a move down the right. Çalhanoğlu proves just a little bit too strong. Now this could be a chance. Tomori with a fine tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
40-minute Gonzalo Ramos! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, can he get onto this? He can run onto that. He's being urged to shoot. Rafael Leao has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Oh, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Showing great feet there. Gonzalo Ramos. It's Rabiot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Modric wins the duel this time. Barella. It's a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Ramos. That's been slipped through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, again there's no way through. Now it's Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Rabiot. Ricci. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's not a... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rabiot. Now Ritchie. Rabiot. And the through ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Gonzalo Ramos! Of course! A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
More and more pressure on the ball here. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Pavard, he has found the way through. Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good effort from distance. Fantastic from Martinez. A finish of true class. And this is getting better and better. That is outstanding, just outstanding. You're not going to hit many better than that.
Well, I think he knew the keeper might be unsighted, and it seemed to be the case. He had a lot of traffic in front of him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Threads one in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pavard gets it away. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. What a throw in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Salamanca's gets over and intercepts. Now it's Martinez.
Such good technique.
Just about within shooting range. Tries to pass it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Martinez. And he's had it nicked away. Rabiot. Pulisic. That ball looks a good one. Lovely, now then. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And here's Salamanca's. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, what a mistake! Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders, who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player and he's making great strides.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Pulisic. And he shoots! Now, shot a goal! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Modric. That's a good ball out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He carries far too far and out of play. Modric gathers from the goal kick. Rafael Leao. And it's Modric. And they're quick to get it back. And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, look at the space here. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Milan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. It's run loose here. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tomori. That is good progress on the left. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao plays it in. Quality ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking for options for move. Goes for a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's gone forward. Rafael Leao. And he's straight offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Salmakers. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Ramos. He has found the way through.
That's good play from him.
Gonzalo Ramos stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ramos. He's picked his way through. He's having a pop! Oh, what has happened here? Flashes it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Shot could be on. Gonzalo Ramos.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Gabbia. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Sailamakers. And he's managed to gift it back. Benacer. A probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, Modric!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a fair try, but just off target. Milan with the corner, they're first. Rafael Leao! Harmlessly behind.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
That's a throw.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Looking for a runner.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What to attack on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the
to play for. So we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pavlovic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in, and he's been shifted off it. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ramos. Tries to play it through. Now it's Ramos. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass just didn't quite work. Modric. Nicely spread. Now it's Ramos. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been... That's another chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Great vision. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Rafael Leao. Pavlovic defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the keeper takes decisive action. And he cuts out the supply. Tomori. He's got away. He's going all the way. Rafael Leao! Pinged towards the front line.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Ramos. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rafael Leao. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Played out to the left flank. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Estupinian. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played out wide. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Modric plays it in. Mignon claims it without any fuss.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he get it through? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ramos.
This is the time you need that pace.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Rafael Leao.
I think we're about to see...
And the shot! Oh, off the bar! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Estupinian.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And once more he proved... And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So straight into the action. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's well spotted.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
He is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold does well not to be outdone there. Spread to the right. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Savinho's towering header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now it's Messi. Shevchenko. The ball has bounced loose now. Germany with the corner. They're first. Jimenez can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. He's not got that quite right. That is good alertness. Now he's got space here.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. Savinho in 8. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So, what can they come up with here? So, he's plotting something before playing it in. That is good progress on the left. And he's managed to get free. Can he get on the end of this? That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Threads one in. Still goalless. Barcola is onto it in a flash. Now it's Hazard.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, robust challenge.
Inter really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And that's gone loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Just eases him off the ball.
Germany have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ricci. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going across goal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted. Ricci. Applies the finish! Now there's a terrific hit. Camavinga, and it's Fernandes. Pass is just off target, and he's there to belt it away. That's a cute ball. He shifted it to the flank, and that is not finding anyone. Now it's Shevchenko, always goal side, and that has left him in a heap. Now that's well seen too.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Not a bad try by any means.
Musiala really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
on a number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And that's gone route 1. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. And he's there to retrieve it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Inter worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Is going once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one. Oh, that's ambitious. And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's found a way past. He's picked his way. Big chance! It's in! How they've waited! Now they have it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And it's Messi. He is through here. That's a good foray he's making. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Savinho. Looking to play him in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him. Oh, he's been caught. He's having a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's been slipped through. Oh, great shot! And Shevchenko! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, Shevchenko! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Germany with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barcola. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Can he get it through? And there's the shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure for me.
Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot. Oh, it's a beauty. A finish of true class. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Messi has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. was somewhat off target. Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Vinicius Junior tries to play it through. Jimenez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked
Il
pace.
quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Messi, he's found a way through. Messi's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here, and Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Now it's Barcola. Paixão. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for...